going on, guys? My name is Sizix, and welcome to the very first episode of Top 5 Under 5 for the Octane. This is the start of a brand new series I'm doing on the channel where I will be making 5 cheap customizations on as many cars as I can. So let me know in the comments which car you want me to do next. Every number on this list has a key value of 5 keys and below, so this basically means that some cars will be worth 4 or 5 keys, but I'll always make sure to include a cool customization for a car that doesn't require you to buy anything at all. Before we get started, I just want to point out that these aren't necessarily in any order, nor is this meant to be taken as fact. I designed these cars myself, so feel more than welcome to make any of your own unique changes to the cars I've made for you guys. You are all probably much more creative than me as it is, so take your shot. So you guys, up first we've got a super nice looking Octane rocking the SLIMLINE decal. This car is probably the most expensive on the list, standing at 5 keys. SLIMLINE is one of my guilty pleasure rare decals next to MDGA for the Dominus, and it goes for very cheap on Reddit and Rocket League Garage. You could get it easily for another rare decal or some crates because it doesn't even clock in at a key. So don't pay a key for it. The next part of this car is what makes it all work, and that is the glorious paint combination of matte and anodized. Anodized, sadly, isn't included with the game, so you can generally find it going for a key on most trading websites. If you don't want to get anodized or can't, metallic is a good substitute. And for the wheels, I used white septums, which go for about 3 keys, and then I matched the secondary color to the wheels. However, all painted septums look nice with SLIMLINE, so mess around with your favorite colors. For the boost, I am a sucker for flamethrower and thermal, and you will see that all in this video and probably this whole series. So I just chose 2 matching common boosts to this car, and I think they look really nice. If you've got some painted things of your own, then I would totally recommend you go for it, but flamethrower and thermal are 2 super reliable, good options. Next up, we've got a pretty cheap car at just over 2.5 keys with the Dragon Lord decal. I feel like a lot of people don't know this decal exists, but it's been around since the second Champion crate. What's even better is that this is a rare decal and only goes for about a key. The colors on this one can vary a lot and they still look pretty nice. On the orange car, I've got the unpainted Ninja wheels because I thought they matched with the colors of the car really well. These wheels are pretty old and outdated, so you only have to pay a key pretty much everywhere you look. I'm rocking the classic Dieci wheels on the blue car because the Ninja wheels didn't really work with the colors, but you can use whatever colors you prefer to try to match it with the wheels you like. For the boost, I decided to use the standard very rare boost ink on the blue car. The boost is dirt cheap and you can trade a few crates for it. I went with yellow thermal for the orange car because I'm seriously a sucker for thermal. For the next car, we've got the super slick MG88. This car totals out to about 2.5 keys. This decal is a classic that pros used to use all the time, but now it only goes for about a key. Lucky for us because this decal looks incredible. A special thing I like to do with this decal is make the secondary color a dark gray, but not quite black. On the orange car, I'm rocking unpainted Hyro wheels because the tiny colored segment of the wheels really complements how clean cut the decal is. Also, because the yellow matched with the yellow. It's nicely convenient. On the blue car, I decided to rock regular voltaic wheels because the lighter blue of the voltaics matched the darker blue on the decal pretty well. Again, when it comes to boosts, I don't really like to overlook the common boosts that Rocket League gives us by default. They work a lot better than most people give them credit for. So this time I decided to rock the Ion Blue and Ion Yellow boost. Next, we've got the only black market decal on this list, but still awesome nonetheless. This car clocks in at 5 keys, no surprise there. BIOMASS is one of the cheapest black market decals at 3 keys, but it still looks really awesome. The customization options for it, however, are pretty limited, which probably explains the price. For the wheels, we're rocking black painted Septorishis priced at 2 keys, which I thought go very well with the black part of BIOMASS, but I didn't put the Septorishis on the blue car. If you wanted to do it yourself, they would work nicely with a dark blue or purple, but I just didn't do it for this because I figured Every car I've done for the blue team has been blue, so why not slap some green on there? For the boost, again, do I need to say it? Nothing too special here, but if you've got a special matching painted boost, I would hop all over that. For the last spot, we have a really nice looking car that costs the best price, 0 keys. Personally, I think that the best common decal for the Octane is stripes, but you can use whatever you like. The important part of this car is how you do the paint finishes. I chose metallic and matte because it's very similar to the matte and anodized that I showed you earlier. It is a very clean looking finish combination, so you should definitely check it out. For the wheels, I used DHU wheels again on the blue car because they're a pretty safe option to go with if you don't know what to use. But for the sake of giving you some options, I decided to put Alchemist wheels on the orange car. It always seemed to me that Alchemist wheels look closer to black than any other common wheel, so use those if you're putting some dark colors on your car. I feel like I'm getting predictable with these boosts. I decided to go with blue thermal for the blue car and red flamethrower once again, but you gotta give me a little credit. I mean, these boosts look super dope. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I also hope that I can help out anyone who's on a budget, having a creativity block, as well as those of you who have those super expensive cars. You gotta switch it up sometimes, you know? Let me know in the comments down below what kind of cheap customizations you've got in your cars, and maybe you'll be featured in the next top 5 under 5. Either way, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle on out of here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode of whatever I make. Peace.